Greetings, beautiful friends. Happy Monday to you. Happy Monday and happy new month. Here we are stepping into the month of June. And here we are also with our usual Monday check-in and our inner compass forecast for the week ahead. And gosh, do we ever start this new month with a lot of power, a lot of truth-telling, a lot of getting really in touch with your inner truth, with your inner guidance. And why I'm saying that is we had the blue moon, full moon in the sign of Sagittarius arrived yesterday. A blue moon is where we have two full moons in the same calendar month. And we're still being illumined by it today. When we have these types of events, there's a space, a couple of days before and a couple of days after. Now with this blue moon, full moon, in the sign of Sagittarius, it's about expansiveness, it's about truth-telling. You telling the truth to yourself, about yourself. Now in this also, with it being a full moon, and it's almost like when we have two moons in the same calendar month, it's like the universe or the cosmos is repeating itself, saying that, pay attention to that. So I really encourage you to feel into where do you, or have you, been playing a wee bit small, doing something that doesn't really feel right or feel aligned. You know how sometimes we can get into patterns or agreements, or I'm staying in this situation, you know, this project or this relationship, or doing things in this way because this is all I know, or this is the way I should. And yet, when we do that and we deny what's our intuition telling us? Of course, these sessions are all about our inner compass. Come into your inner guidance before you listen to the opinions of others or the comparisons, or even sometimes we can get into playing smaller because we think, oh, it's too difficult to explain to someone. Maybe you don't have to explain anymore. Maybe you have to start really calibrating to your truth, to your rhythm. As we step forward in doing our own work, whatever that feels like for us, it's so important to do that, because for each one of us doing it in our own right rhythm, in our own way of showing up and shining our light, there's two things that happen. We give other people around us permission to do the same. And then we kind of all come home together. You know how we're all connected? But if we're all connected, it's not that we're all connected being a bunch of drones doing something the same way as everybody else. We're all connected because we are calibrated to our inner wisdom. Just take a deep breath with me. Such pivotal, important times that we're in. We're stepping into this brand new month, this brand new flavor of expansion. Now, with this idea of expansion, there's going to be stuff that you got to let go. And this is what I'm saying to you. When you get clear on it, you realize you knew it all along. What's been whispering or trying to get your attention? You know how I said the second moon in calendar month is saying, the cosmos is saying, pay attention. It's bringing this awareness up for you. Are you paying attention? Are you acknowledging it? Are you feeling it? You know, because sometimes we can acknowledge something intellectually and so yeah, I'll get to that later. Someday, one day, maybe. But it's about embodiment. If you've watched these sessions with me before, you know that I really encourage you to drop into, this is the seat of your soul. Your heart space is the seat of your soul. Placing your hand and taking a deep breath, and even gently leaning back into your chair, allows you to calibrate to that truth. to maybe even just take a pause before you say yes or no to something. Just feel into it. Is this feeling aligned with my truth, with my purpose, with my talent, with my gift, with my unique piece that I brought in to this game of life? We all have them. This is time to step up, play the bigger game, align with the expansiveness. That's the Sagittarius energy. There's two really potent pieces around the Sagittarius energy. One is telling yourself the truth. Telling yourself the truth, so important. But the other one is the expansiveness. The embracing the true power of you. So now, let's step into drawing some cards to help us calibrate even deeper on this. And the first card deck that I use is my Letting Go guidance system. And so, as we step up into this truth-telling, this expansiveness, there will be things to let go. Where are they for you? So let's see what inspiration can we have to help us look in the right area, the right direction. So take a nice deep breath. Take a nice deep breath. Just let's see what bubbles up and what bubbles up in the cards. Interesting. It's shame. Just turn that so you can see it. Shame. Where does shame come up? You know, sometimes shame is like the filter or the lens that you're carrying something that you know isn't yours anymore. Let it go, put it down, breathe. When I talk about letting go, sometimes all that's necessary is to say, oh yes, there is that in me and I'm not going to animate it anymore. I'm not going to give it any more bandwidth. Other times we may need to go into more of a ritual or a process, or write it out and burn the piece of paper, or write it out and shred it. Or other times we may need to reach out and get some help. And so if that's what comes up for you, I'm here for you. Reach out. If anything that I say on these sessions triggers you, discombobulates you, confuses you, the idea of getting in touch with your inner compass is intended to feel correct for you, to feel aligned for you, to feel in your right rhythmic way. So now, moving into the next deck of cards, I'm going to pull one tarot card and then we'll go over to the Healing with the Angels cards. I like to pull 3 from that deck. So let's see what tarot wisdom wants to help us navigate this first week of June, this wrapping up the beautiful blue moon, full moon. Oh, this is a good one. This is perfect, actually. It's the Hermit. The Hermit says, and you know how I just said that sometimes we get into agreements or do things or stay in situations that when we really get in touch with that Hermit energy, that light within us, remember it's there. And that helps you embody and get in touch with the right rhythmic way for you. So always remember that sometimes that means pressing pause on everything that you've said you're going to do and just come home to you. Come home to the seat of your soul and trust. Such a big piece around trust in this time too, that sometimes when we're aligning with our truth, we don't actually see all of the steps forward. But trust says, all I need to do is raise one foot and start stepping in that direction, realizing that the path rises up to meet my foot. But I don't have to see the end of the path. I can actually calibrate to the right best way for me. I trust that makes sense. Like I say, if you need any support or further guidance on any of these energies, put it in the comments below or message me directly. But now let's switch gears and go into, oh, these are perfect. This is Healing with the Angels cards. The first one, self-acceptance. Self-acceptance is a beautiful catalyst to that shame. If shame is within you, self-acceptance is the best way to just say, okay, that's the pattern, that's the old way, that was the constraint that I had. Now I can accept I'm doing the best I can. self-acceptance can sometimes be as simple as just getting present and being okay with where you are, knowing that anything can change when it's the right timing for you. So where's your focus? Remembering that what you focus upon expands. This is this expansive nature that we are in, collectively and individually. But we need to do the individual work in order to ripple out the effect into the collective. And that will actually allow us all to catapult, to really affect serenity, ease, peacefulness, inner calm. When we get really in touch with our truth, we recognize we are souls having this spiritual experience, and everything is for us. But sometimes when we get too caught up in the woulda, coulda, shoulda, in the adapting to the will of other people, it can kind of get a bit murky and messy. So I'm just about ready to send you off into this auspicious week ahead. Like I said, if anything is coming up for you as you navigate these choices and changes, or if anything's coming up that you feel too much shame or too much pressure, maybe there's a truth coming up for you, and you're not quite sure what to do with it. Reach out for support. Reach out for guidance and support, whoever that is. It can be me, it can be whoever you need to. But don't allow the self-doubt or the rumination to stop you stepping up and claiming your power, your right rhythm, your best way forward. So now, take a nice deep breath. And the last card deck that I use is my Liberate Your Inner Truth deck. So let's see what wisdom wants to come up to seal this beautiful energy to step forward in. Let's see. Oh, this is a good one. It's I am abundant. You are abundant. That's actually a beautiful one. Just change that so you can see it there. That's a beautiful one to come on the heels of that focus card. So focus on what makes you abundant, what fills you up, what lights you up. But let me read this out to you. True abundance happens when I love and value myself as much as I love and value those who are dear to me. I am in flow with the abundance that is always available to me. Breathe into that. Allow that to be your flowing path, your way to step forward with grace and ease, embodying your power, your light, your talents and gifts. And that's the best way to move forward. I wish you a superb week. I'll be back again with you next Monday. Much love to you, and thank you for watching.